We are now joined by three people who were inside that grocery store when the gunman stormed in. Newlyweds, Neven and Quinlyn Sloan, just married a month and a half. They were just grocery shopping. And Logan Smith, who was there working at the Starbucks. Good morning to all of you. Logan, let me just start with you. I mean, you've had an overnight for this to kind of settle in. Just how are you doing this morning?
It's definitely been rough. I mean, waking up this morning, processing everything, it's definitely been hard. It's harder than it was yesterday, just thinking about the friends that I lost. I'm still trying to reach one of my other friends who hasn't responded back, so I don't know their situation. But yeah, just taking everything in is hard.
I am so sorry for what y'all have been through. I was just trying to picture, like, you go to work on a regular day, a regular Monday, you're working at Starbucks. And when did you know, Logan, that there was trouble? What's the first sign you saw?
So about 2:28, a customer ran into the store, alerting me that there was an active shooter in the parking lot. I wasn't the smartest and ran outside to see what was actually going on, and then there was shooting. I ran back inside, immediately grabbed my phone and called 911. That was around 2:30, and then shooting began inside, and it was just immediate.
So he was shooting outside before he went in?
Yes.
And did you see him? How was he dressed?
I can't see well, right. So I couldn't provide great detail.
So you went inside, and the shooting continued inside. And you're a tall guy, I think. How tall are you? 6'3"?
6'5".
6'5". So you were trying to hide. Describe where you were and what was going on and what you were seeing.
So after I called 911, like I said, the shooting began. I immediately reacted, dropping the phone. I ran to my coworker, put her into a corner, put some trash cans to cover her, protect her. And then this is behind the Starbucks kiosk. That's where we were. And I was just trying to find somewhere to protect me. I ended up deciding to hide behind another trash can. Wow. Couldn't really protect me. I was definitely in a life-threatening situation if the shooter came to the kiosk.
Well, you certainly were, and I know 10 people died. 2 were your friends. Were they workers there? Were they just around?
They were coworkers, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Logan. I really am. I'd like to bring in the Newlyweds, Neven and Quinlyn. You guys just went grocery shopping. I was just imagining that. You've been married a month and a half. You go in to make a meal. Y'all are in different parts of the grocery store. Quinlyn, tell me the first thing you saw and heard.
So, yeah, Neven and I separated just because Neven loves to go to the grocery store and get out pretty quickly. So he went to get mushrooms, and I was, like, over by the milk. And the first thing I heard was the first, like, bang. And I don't know, but, like, my first thought didn't, like, go to it being a shooter. And so I, like, didn't react right away because it was pretty muffled the first, like, 2 because they were outside. And then it got louder, and there was, like, a bunch of bangs in a row. And then that's when Neven walked up to me. And I think, yeah, that's when I was like, okay, this is serious.
Yeah. Neven, you guided her outside. And I think most people probably would have stayed outside, away from the danger. But then you did something that I thought was surprising and beautiful. You ran back in. Why did you do that?
I didn't run back in. I want to clear for that. But I don't know. I just felt God compel me to go back. And there's another guy that was sitting by the emergency exit, and his name was Michael. And he was really sweet and really brave. And there were 2 older women that were trying to get out, and yeah, I just wanted to go back and help them and help Michael get those 2 ladies out. So
it's pretty powerful in that moment, because there are survival instincts that kick in often in something like this, but there's something greater than that. Quinlyn, when you finally saw him come back, I mean, that must have been a reunion you were waiting for.
Yeah, definitely. Once getting behind like a building, I started crying because I was like, he's running like, everyone in the crowd is running away. And my husband is of like a month and a half is running like towards it. And that's totally his like heart.
Yeah.
And he just loves people in that way. But then when seeing him again, just like holding all of his random groceries, I was just so excited to see his face again.
Quinlyn, if you were wondering, did I pick the right guy? You sure did. No question about that. And let me just finish with you, Logan. I mean, whenever these kinds of things happen, people always say, well, I never imagined that would happen here. I never imagined that would happen in my town. I was thinking about Columbine, and I was thinking about Aurora, and I was thinking about other shootings, and I wondered, what did you think? Did you picture this ever happening to you?
It's always an event that you never want to happen. Because of the events within Colorado's history, it's been in the back of my head. I should add that this is not the first time I've been at the company for a year. It's not the first time that as coworkers, employees, that our life has been threatened. There's been 2 other events, not as severe, but because of those other events, it's been in my head that something like this could happen.
Yeah. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you. We're so happy that you're okay.
Yeah.
Logan, thank you. Quinlyn, Neven, good work. Good work yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.